Rain. Rain is precipitation. Precipitation is every form of water falling down from the sky. It can be rain, these are droplets. It can be hail, these are then ice droplets. Snow, these are then also water frozen things. It can be even fog, mist, these things. And rain, these are droplets falling down. Now there are some different types of rain. There can be now the relief rain. So there is a lake standing around or the big ocean or something, and there the water is vaporizing. It is evaporating and it's just going into the air. It dries. If someone has a puddle somewhere standing, after a few hours the puddle will be dried out. Or some clothes somewhere, laundry hanging around, that will dry. And the water in it has gone into the air. It has evaporated. And now it's in the air. And it's just in the air. Now it can happen that the wind is blowing, through the sun heated up. And the wind is now blowing. And it can now come to some mountains, and if that air with the water in it comes to mountains, it has to go higher over the mountains. And if that air is now rising higher up, it gets colder up there, and now it's falling down because it's now going colder. The water is condensating again. It had evaporated with the sun and heat and so on from the lakes and rivers and all the plants, with transpiration and even from plants up. And now when it's pressed higher up into the air over mountains, when the wind is pressing it and it has to go over mountains, it is condensating the water and falling down as rain. Or there can be two fronts. There can be a cold front and a warm front. These two fronts can be meeting. So a place where warm air is and a place where cold air is. And where they're meeting, the warmer one is going up. And when it goes high up again, it rains again down. Or there can be convectional air. There's just all the day hot. And a lot of water is vaporizing. The sun is shining and everywhere water is going up. And then it's so high up that in the afternoon it's raining down again. And there can be monsoon rain. That is, for example, in Asia, on the Indian Ocean, where in the summer it gets quite warm over the Himalaya and the big air masses of Asia. Faster warm as on the sea, because water is much denser takes much longer to be warmed up as just air over land. So the air over land is heating up faster as on water. So it's heating up faster on the land, and when there is high pressure, the air is rising high up, and the wind is blowing outwards. No, inwards in the summer months. And when the wind is now blowing inwards, it is taking air which was over the Indian Ocean, into which water has evaporated inwards over many weeks in the same wind direction, because it's here heating up over the country, and here in the Indian Ocean it is still colder. The air is all the time blowing in that direction, bringing air with water in it from the Indian Ocean over to India, for example, and now it rains in the summer months in India. Winter the other way around, the country is faster cooling down than the sea. The water is storing some warmth in it over longer times. Now, it is then going all the time outwards, the rain again, the wind again, and now bringing from the country dry air out into the sea. But now it's not raining on the country because it's just blowing outwards, so there's no water coming. It can rain then on an island somewhere in Indonesia or something, because there's now the India, ocean, Indonesia, more ocean, and no matter from what direction it is wind coming, there can be no monsoon on different parts, wherever the mountains are, for example, on Indonesia, and raining then there as relief rain down. So there can be at different times monsoon rain in India as in Indonesia, because the wind is coming from other directions at different months and having went from what direction rain with it. So in the north there can be now in the winter monsoon of Indonesia, and in the summer there is in the summer monsoon in the south of Indonesia. So that is rain. It's just water falling down from the air. According to geography, page 35, and also some other things, but the position by James Ferretti and Brian Gressig, but the positions and views express other ones of the source and also other sources, and don't necessarily align with my own or with the ones of the entity spoken of.